Matteo Guidicelli and Sarah Geronimo should be commended for the spot-on judiciousness of their decision to not do showbiz projects together, despite their being a couple in real life. No SaMatt love team for them. It's a brilliantly wise decision, because what would happen if they had decided otherwise? Matteo would instantly be accused of using Sarah, who's a bigger and more established showbiz draw, to boost his own relatively fledgling career. Indeed, some of Sarah's past romantic involvements were marred by such questions, merited or not, so Matteo and Sarah avoided a whole lot of trouble with their judicious choice to keep love and career on separate tracks. Yes, fans would have loved to see them expressing their affection for one another on screen, to share in their happiness by way of their effulgent and exultant love scenes. But that would have exposed them to all of the pitfalls that have complicated the relationships of many real and real love teams, with generally hapless instead of happy outcomes. Yes, this is the better choice.So. When will fans finally see Sarah and Matteo pledging their troth on screen, on their wedding day? Could be, so, this early, their fans insist that their marital union, if it comes to that, must be immortalized by way of a big film that should end up as the biggest hit of that movie year. After all, they kept their cool and gave the two young adult stars the space they needed and asked for all this time, so they should finally be rewarded with a filmic realization of their fondest dream. But what if the two exclusively dating stars don't end up at the altar? Well, they and their fans can still console themselves that they had a more trouble and complication-free relationship than most showbiz luminaries who've become a couple. In particular, it's Matteo who's benefited the most from the couple's wise decision. Many male stars or starlets who've dated more popular female draws have been dissed and bashed for user-friendly motives, even if they have been genuinely in love. Another drawback is the fact that, in many cases, stars who fall publicly in love and become a love team end up getting limited to acting only with each other. Yes, their love teams' films and TV shows are big hits with thrilled and fantasizing fans, but their development as performers is drastically affected and abridged. Just take a look at Kim-Xian, Nadine-James, Daniel-Kathryn and their exclusive ilk. They've done so many projects together that it's become a liability. Which is why Kim Chiu is currently taking a breather and acting on TV with Gerald Anderson, while Nadine Luster and James Reid have announced that they're doing a few projects with other co-stars, for a most welcome change.